Hi everyone, it's Gail, and I am going to work on some Christmas covers. I have some things to finish up that were half finished Christmas cover wise. Then I have another project that I'm hoping that we'll get to. So we'll just get started. Oh, let's say hi and hugs. Hi and hugs to Gita, Dana, Lorette, and Lucia. Oh, excuse me. Thank you for watching and thank you for your kind comments. Okay, I've already cut these and I cut these 14 by 11. And we are going to use these envelopes that are 12, I do believe. Yes, 12 by 9. Yeah. So those are done, but I wanted to do one more and do this fabric. This on the outside, this stripe on the inside. Won't that be cute? Okay, so this way we're going to go 14. Where's there it is, my little ruler. Okay, we're going to just go right about here. It doesn't have to be precise in any way. But, okay, so I'm just going to pull this down so I have a little more room to get up here. Okay. It's got a couple of bumps, couple of lumps and bumps, because you know me, I don't iron my fabric. I don't iron my clothes. Yeah, I do need to though, because I never use it on my hair. I've seen where people use their flat irons, and then that's how they just go ahead and flatten out. It's not so much ironing as is in flattening. So yeah, I should bring that down because I never use it. Haven't used it in many a year. My hair is way too thin to use that. So that is the scoop there. Okay, so we got that one. Now let's do the stripey and then we can get busy. I got all my glues filled this morning. I'm feeling happy about that. Oh, and my friend Emily is here, and so just FYI, if you hear vacuuming and such, that's why. Yeah, she's so great. Takes such good care of us, and not just us. She takes good care of all the people she cleans for. She was telling us how this one lady that's in her 80s, she took her to PT because she wanted to see what they were doing. She wanted to make sure it was helping her. Yeah, she's just a sweetheart. Okay. Oh, didn't do that very well. Did not do that well. That's better. That's more better. Okay. So yeah, so Emily's here, and then Mike and I are heading to Missoula for volleyball. So I have my Sentinel Spartans shirt on today. And my son said he'd have tacos for us for dinner. So we'll get over there and have some tacos. Well, why aren't you cutting? I just changed the blade not too long ago. It's just because I'm weak, I guess. Might be the angle of my cutting too. Okay, now there's the vacuum happening. So, okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of that. We're going to get rid of this. Where to put it? I don't know. Right there, I guess. Okay. Let's do this thing. And I'll show you why I chose this in just a minute. Okay, so here's 2 envelopes. I'm going to close them up. Do that first. And then we will, see here, grab our fabric and put my glue on it. I'm really just gonna put the glue down the middle. And I'm going to smoosh through any globs because I don't want it to soak through the fabric. Okay, kind of midway that. And then I'm going to smooth it out, smooth it out, smooth it out. Okay, there's that one. And then let's do the same with the innards. I'll put this video, even though it's going to be kind of a hodgepodge video, I'll put it in my journal cover series. So if you all, you know, and especially new people, if you haven't watched the cover making too closely, then it might be helpful. Okay, so there is that one. I'm just going to go ahead and do them sort of mass make style, so we'll get these ones ready too. And then we'll do the next step. And I'm putting the non-flapped side is what I'm gluing down. So this is the flap. I'm putting the glue on this side. Then that way it's smooth on the inside, or smooth on the outside, and then on the inside the flap, you know, the flaps are together. Because one of these is going to go outside. This one on this one is going outside. And then the other one will be the inside. Okay, there's that. And we've got this one. I don't know what the holly one, I'm not sure what that one's going to end up being, but I know I've picked out covers to go with the digital kits that I had pulled out, but I'm going to want to make more than what I've got pulled out, so we'll see. Okay, so this one, didn't grab my sewing scissors. Let's grab those just because it cuts better. Okay, so we're going to do the corners here, miter the corners, if you will. I'm going to make a little stack of those because then I will sew those together for a page edge when I'm sewing the covers, which I don't know that we'll sew today. I just wanted to get them all ready to sew. So pretty fun scraps. That's why we can't waste them, because they're fun scraps. Okay, and I'm going to do all of them, all 4 of them, while I've got my sewing scissors out here. Yeah, I'm excited to be doing Christmas. I got it kind of all set up in my room. Um, I told Emily, you're not going to need to vacuum in my craft room because I have Christmas exploded all over the place. Yeah, I've got a tub next to me. I've got my bag of fabrics. So those are next to me. Behind me, I've got scrapbooking paper, and I brought in another little, it's kind of like a TV tray type thing for my box of ephemera for decorating and such. So yeah, I've got quite the Santa's workshop going here. Okay, there we go with that one and this last one. Yeah, so that little pile will become a page edge, and just sew them together. They are sort of a raggedy ruffle, I guess, if you will. Okay. There we go. So we got it all cut, and we'll set those pieces aside. I don't think I need my sewing scissors anymore. Okay, so now we're just going to get the edges glued down. Might see if I can use my spatula a bit and get less gluey, theoretically. So I pull that kind of as tight as I can, and then just do each side. Yeah, I was glad I was using the spatula for that one. That one's squished out. Okay. Got a beautiful day here. We've had a beautiful fall. I had my coffee out on my front porch. It was lovely this morning. In fact, it was warm enough. I had to come in before I was quite ready, just because it was too hot. I didn't want to get sweaty in my school shirt for Marin's game. Okay. Alrighty then, there's that one. Now this one. Pull, pull, pull. My left hand is getting very sticky. But that's okay. We'll get her done, and then we'll see what we can do about the stickiness. Okay. Now I do think I want to put pockets on this, and I do want to put lace on the edges. So we have those little chores to do. There we go. Okay. Whoops. Maybe. Nice and tight. Why aren't you sticking down? Been a little obstinate there. Okay, there's that one. This one. You get the get the strings off my spatula here. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. Yeah, it worked out perfectly for Emily to come today because my daughter and son-in-law from Denver are coming in a couple of days because they're going to be here for the first football season or football game of this season. Home football game, I guess I should say. And I think my daughter and Mike and I are going to travel to Great Falls the one day and watch Katie play volleyball. And then that's on Saturday. Come home, and Maddie's football game is in the evening. So kind of get a lot done while she's here. Okay. One more. This one. And then once I get them to the point, I'll show you the digitals that I have picked out for each one. And yeah, I'm kind of getting the, the digital together, the cover, and then I'll kind of make the little journal kits again. I just find that works well. And then I'll pick the papers for all the signatures at the same time. And that'll be good. Okay. And this one. Okay. Okay. What do I do next? We are going to glue them together, just in the middle here, because I'm going to sew around the edges. So there is that one. So the outside, the inside. And then we'll figure out laces here too. Okay, and then this one. We don't care about blobs this time because it's just kind of putting them together here. Don't want strings though. Okay, so that's that one. I don't know why, but I feel like that's the right side up. Okay. So now let's think about laces. I'm going to grab the other one, let that one kind of sit and dry for a minute. Isn't that so pretty? So I want lace down the sides, and then I also want a pocket across. So what do we have? I've got my bag of Christmas laces. So they're just Christmas colors, basically. So let's see what we would like. I just want kind of wondering about green on the edges. This is such a good size. I may go over here to my I feel like this tealy color. That's what I'm going to use. Yeah. Okay. Good. Good. Okay. I'll set you aside for a second. Let's use this. Not traditionally Christmas, but these colors aren't traditionally Christmas. So we'll just right here. Okay, and another. Then we have to figure out what we're going to put on the inside. Okay, don't think I'll need that again. That's just very specialized to this journal, or this cover. Okay, I'm just going to put some glue down and tuck in the lace. Okay, like that. And this one. And that's just to hold it while we sew around it. Okay. All right, so there's that. Oh gosh, I've kind of got my big lace covered up, but let me see if there's anything in here that will work as a pocket. I don't know that I really have anything that's going to work, but gosh, that could be kind of cool. It's a snippet more so. And okay, all these are snippets. Okay, I thought this was bigger lace, but I must put that in another spot. So we'll get rid of this. Get my set back up, but I do think this could be kind of cool for a pocket. Do you think? So let's just see. Right? That could be cool, huh? Let's use it. I tend to hoard these, and it's silly because I can make more. Yeah, that's going to go across there. And I'm going to let some of those little ones hang out the bottom. Put this back in the bin. All right. I'm just going to put a little Fabri-Tac on that to tack it down in spots, just a little bit, just to keep that where it's supposed to be. Okay, so now that one is ready to be sewn. And I will do that off camera, but those will be the pockets. That will be the front. Okay, loving it. Let's do the other one. This one I think would be nice with red if I have. I have a very thick red. Could also do green, I guess. The green's a better size. I'd rather have red. Do I have anything that's going to work? That one's just a bit too small. What do I have in here? Nope, nothing in there. Okay. Oh, look. Another thing of lace that I was in my fabric. So I thought I had this lace. I thought I had thicker red. So yes, I'm gonna just straighten that off a little bit. Yeah, I think red on this one. And we've got the red stripe on the inside. So yeah, I think red's good. Okay. Oh, yay. I'm glad I found that. Yeah, I've got stuff. I've got the leftover fabric stacked on my fabric, so I couldn't see it. Yay. Okay, good. Let's put that on. Goes this way. Okay, on this side. Okay. Go right there. Okay, and then that's the right side. So now we something for a pocket. I do have this little bin of wider lace, but the length is what's kind of an issue. Yeah, just have bits and pieces. Maybe we'll use this. This seems like this one's too short. Yeah, my wide lace is a little sad, but I do have this beautiful, this is antique lace. We could put that on there. I mean, it makes a very deep pocket, but I think it'd be kind of cool. It's about the same color as the white stripes. Okay, looks like I have enough for one more, and that's it. Okay, cool. Let's put you down there, and we'll just get this kind of tacked down a little bit. Yeah, I had to make sure I had the right side, and I seem to. Okay, so like I said, I just really don't know what digital I'm using with this one, but I figured since I was making the other cover, I might as well make this one too. So there, that's ready to be sewn around also. So I wanted to show you the, oh, isn't that going to be fun? This is the digital, the Sweet Pea Curiosities. So this is the digital that's going to go with that one. So I'm going to go ahead and put these in here, and then I will put the cover with it when I get it sewn around. So that. And then the other things that I wanted to do, let me get rid of that, is we made these covers yesterday. And I'm going to put this digital with this cover. This is it's kind of a homespun Christmas. It's kind of a farm sort of Christmas one. And what I want to do on this is I need to put corners on this one. I think I want silver. Okay. Let me get a little glue page out here. And I need my needle nose pliers. Oh, they are so full of glue. Yeah, and we're going to just put these on real quick so that this will be finished off. So grab one of them, some glue, smush with my thumb, smush with my thumb, hit it with the needle nose pliers. I go from the outside into the middle. There we go. So it doesn't take too long, but it, you know, just protects that corner edge from fraying too much or anything. Okay, need a little wipe here. And this one. Okay. Yeah, so it protects and it looks fun too. So there's that one. One more thing I want to do to that, so I'm going to leave it out. Okay, and in a second I'll show you. This is the Tall Skinny Journal or document journal, however you want to say it. I think I want gold for this one. And of course, these are Tim Holtz, so they come in silver, copper, and gold. And I just separate them and put them in my that little thing. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, one more. Oh, this one's, I got plenty of glue and it's squishing out, so let me just. There we be. All right, so I think we're done with the Fabri-Tac for the time being. Okay. I'm going to keep that out. Okay, so what I wanted to do, we'll do this one first. I wanted to give this some edge with this one, vintage photo, and I think I'm going to do aged mahogany on the other one. Just give that a little personality there. Okay, and this side. Okay, then also on the inside. And then this one will be ready. Okay. Alrighty, so this one can go with this, and then it is ready to get its signature. Okay. And then this one, let me see if I can grab my aged mahogany. It must be put away. That's okay. We'll just, oh no, it's right here. It's right here where it's handy. Oh yeah, this is good. This one needs a topper of some sort, so we're going to have to come up with something there. Yeah, so that last one that we did, that was my old barn door was where that farm Christmas digital came from. Okay, there we go. We're all aged mahogany'd. Get on there. Alrighty, so it is going to go with this, which is Rach and Bella Crafts, and this is the, you know, the large one. So see, the pages will just fit right in there just nicely. Okay, so we can put that now in the thing. We can do a topper at a later date, I think. Okay, so then we are set with all the cover work that I wanted to do. How are we doing time-wise? Oh, we're good. Okay, so I wanted to show you guys this. Let me just clean off my table a little bit. Okay, I brought over they're my idea books for Christmas. And this one it's not got a whole ton in it yet, but it does have some fun things. So, oh yeah, it's got oh, Lynn made this. Lynn's Altered Arts. Lynn's Altered Arts made this journal, and look at how cute this is with the old an old letter or whatever for the closure. Isn't that cute? Yeah, I thought that was super fun. So anyway, yeah, this is from her. So here's an idea from Vernie. There's, you know, a variety of pocket ideas in here. Some of these we already have made up in the ephemera that was left. And then this little thing. And then I think, oh, then there's a few other things. The cage belly band. Love that. And yeah, I'm sure she made that. I didn't make that. It's super cute. Yeah, so anyway, this is starting to be an idea book. And so if I have any new ideas or anything, we'll put them in there. But I'm going to keep that on my table over there. Then there's, you know, this is beyond Chunky Monkey. This is just like a wide open hippopotamus mouth. But I love it so much. So it's got a heart from Padded Heart Company on the front. And then it's got all the ideas years ago. Gosh, it's probably been 4 years, maybe 5, since I followed along. Dee Dee Farrago had a series where every day she did a new piece of Christmas ephemera. And so I just kind of followed along with her and put all the ideas in here. And so I wanted to have this ready to go because, you know, that way we can, if we want to make something ephemera wise, we can. And yeah. Does that come out? Oh yeah, wait. Yes. That's super cute. Yeah, so anyway, lots and lots of ideas in here. I put a fabric flip in there, or she did, I'm not sure. I think I have all those fabrics, so I think it might have been me. Yeah, so anyway, lots of fun ideas in this that we will revisit along the way. A lot of them are, some of them are digitals, but a lot of them are scrapbook paper. And I would venture to guess you probably have as much scrapbook paper as I do. And I am going to need some full page things, so we'll make some of those for sure. This one's made by Frida. Little matchbook notepad, and it's on a base, and so that can be covering a page. This is another Frida. It's two-sided, and then then some stuff in here, another pocket. Yeah, there's just a plethora of ideas in here. And keep in mind, you can make these out of paper that is not Christmas too. You know, you could use Tim Holtz scrapbook paper. You could use any scrapbook paper. So, let's see, what else? Do we have anything else we can do that? Because I think this other thing I'm going to save for Mixed Media Monday. So let's just grab something out of our to-do, and let's just see what, actually let's see what's in here, because I don't even know. There's a lot of tags. Oh, you know, this is so funny, because I was just thinking last night I should do the stack and whack method for Christmas, and apparently I already did last year. Okay. And then, oh, these are those funny things that go like this. And provide a whole bunch of journaling space, but I think I wanted to decorate the fronts of those. So that's good to know those are in there. Oh, man. I don't know what I did to my wrist, but it's not happy. These are just some little side tuck pockets. Oh yeah, these are old Christmas cards. Maybe we could back those. That'd be a good thing. And then just some other stuff that I found. And then let's see what else is in here. Okay, we've got a side pocket. Bunch of those. I'm guessing this was a Roxy's weekly challenge, but they could use a little more decorating. But aren't those fun? Yeah, got a lot of those. That's great. Okay, and then here's a shorter one. Same thing, but just shorter. Okay, and I've got journal cards, bunch of journal cards. They're all sewn and everything, ready to just be decorated. Here's another one of those. Oh, this one's a pull out, but tall, skinny thing too. Looks like these are journal cards. A belly band, journal cards. Here's a tag, another tag. Tags. Then here's some pockets, like side pockets. This one flips up like that. This is just a little pocket, but this side needs some paper. This is the same thing. This is an over the page deal. Okay. More tags. And then, oh, these are just some little sewn cluster type things. This is a pocket. Oh, that's real fun. And it flips down. Okay, and then I've got some sacks. Here's a sack. Dyed ephemera. Oh, and these I think were from the dollar store or something. These silverware holder, but it makes a great pocket. It's just a ready to go pocket. I feel like that's really ready to go. Doesn't really need anything. I'm going to put that with the ephemera that is ready to go, which is up here, and I'll put that with the pockets. Okay, so at least we kind of have an idea of what's in here. I think we don't have a ton of time, so I think what I'll do is work on these little old Christmas cards. Lots of tags. That's great. I mean, I have lots that are ready to go already, but if we need to dive into unfinished ephemera, or we just want a to-do box, just feel like decorating, we can do that. Okay, so these are just little old Christmas cards that were in a bag or in a little box at the antique store. And this one, I would not mind. I wonder if I can get off this. I wish they wouldn't do this. I know they have to because at the checkout lady needs to know which booth it came from and all that, but Okay, we're just going to clean these up a little bit, and this one, I'm just going to put something there, and I think I would use it as it is because you have that hole inside that you can use for journaling. Okay, I'm just going to clean up this edge there. This one needs a little. It's like if you're going to sell it, you would think she would take more time to make sure it's cut evenly, but you know, what do I know? And this one has some kind of cool writing, but we'll just respect their privacy and cut that and cover that. Okay. Alrighty then, let's just grab some cardstock. This little cardstock here. Got the cardstock underneath my I've got it underneath my napkins, my Christmas napkins. So kind of a fun thing to keep your eye out for at the antique store is a little, just these old cards. And this particular one, it was really just, it was from the, just the fronts. Okay, and then you, I'll put right about there. And we'll have, I don't know if you'd call these journal cards or tags. This one's kind of a tag shape, isn't it? But we will have utilized those so they're not garbage. Okay, let's do some cutting here. And then go across the bottom. Okay. And so there's that one. And this one, it's got like kind of a jiggity jaggedy edge, and what I'm thinking I could use are like these scissors. Maybe let's try it across the bottom and see how we do. Oh yeah, this is gonna work. Okay, and there we go. These are old Creative Memories scissors. Antique is the name of that one. I'm going to use my aged mahogany on this too. I'm thinking maybe the reason it's still so juicy is that lid fits on real tight. And just like that, we've got a couple of things for pockets. Okay, not you. Let's do vintage photo on you. Let's see. It's not going to show a whole lot on the front, but it kind of dulls down the light edge a bit, and it will show on this side. Okay. And then this one, I just kind of want to put something right there. How about seeing right here, I've got some Santa stickers. I'm just going to put Santa right there. I'm just trying to cover up where that price was and stuff. Okay. And so, yeah, so this can just go in as it is, I think. Right? Okay, so we got 3 little pieces made, and we've got these all ready to sew, which I'm going to try and get done before lunch, and we'll have covers too. So thanks everybody so much for being with me. Here we go on Christmas. I'm so excited. I do love working with the Christmas stuff. It's just fun. So have a grateful day, everyone. Be kind always, and we will see you in the next video. Bye.